तो आपको मुझे बताना पड़ेगा कि आयुर्वेद इसको कैसे सोचता है। ओके, आयुर्वेद के बारे में मैं आपको अभी आयुर्वेद का पूरा बताऊंगी, आयुर्वेद इसको कैसे सोचता है। आवाज क्यों आ रही है? एक मिनट। तो आपको मैं जो सिखाऊंगी ना, वो मैं डाइट कंसेप्ट में रिकॉर्ड करूंगी कि मैं आपको जो डाइट बताऊंगी, क्योंकि इतना मुझसे लिखना नहीं होगा, इतना आपको समझा के देना है, मुझे पूरा समझा के दूंगी मैं आपको कंसेप्ट समझाना बहुत जरूरी है इसके बारे में, क्योंकि आप इतने सालों से इसको लेके कैरी कर रहे हो। अभी डायबिटीज और इसका रिलेशन मैं डालती हूँ। अभी आपका जो प्रॉब्लम बढ़ रहा है ना, तो डायबिटीज एंड ब्रीदिंग आपका साथ में आया पे, ऐसा सोचो, ऐसा सोचूं मैं?
सोच सकते हैं,
क्योंकि कनेक्शन है इसलिए पूछ रही हूँ मैं।
वो हो सकता है क्योंकि उसी टाइम अराउंड आई स्टार्टेड वेयरिंग दिस, बट आई यूज्ड टू, well, long time ago, anytime I start eating roti, I can't breathe. So I'm breathing with my mouth while I'm eating.
Really?
Yeah. So that may be some kind of allergies, but once I started doing this, I kind of liked it. So
oh gosh. तो हमारा जो आयुर्वेद की जो सिखाने की जो ये होगी ना, इसका जो कंसेप्ट होगा ना, वो हमें समझा के लेना पड़ेगा आपको। लेकिन बहुत सारी चीजें है। डायबिटीज इज द एंड प्रोडक्ट ऑफ मेनी थिंग्स इन द बॉडी। जब आप मुझे पता है, इसलिए मुझे ये सब आपको ये करना है, बताना है। और मैं कैमरा मेरे ऊपर है, you can if you have any questions, I will give you a paper, start making some points when I'm teaching you. Okay. So that way it will help us to go to your questions at the end. Okay. So let me give you a paper and you can make the points if you have any questions with this one. Okay. So you had some points to share. You were saying something. Would you like to know, tell me?
Yes.
So stress is one of the major factor in your thing. And you know, with many of the diseases, this is the primary reason in the body to have the downside or the fall of the health. You know, the first step in the process of having such major diseases in the body is stress. And you had a stress for how many years?
As long as I know. I remember it's like different kind of stress, right? I mean, I take stress on for small things as well. So
stress is with you.
Yeah.
You live with stress. You accepted the stress. Is it like mental, emotional, spiritual, or family, or support, or nourishing factor? What kind of stress I can see here?
Well, it's mental stress.
Okay. Okay. Mental. Okay.
Mental stress. Yeah. I mean, if I don't find my pen, I'm kind of,
you get easily stressed out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what I meant when I say stress.
Sure.
And so, same thing with work and things like that afterwards, work, education, things like that. So but yeah, stress. Recently, after this breather, it helped me get little maybe I was stressed because I can't breathe.
Yes, absolutely.
So I get a little more relaxed afterwards. But stress, I think stress is still one of the factors.
So that's very common, Prayag, to feel the connection, and there is so much connection you're sharing with me. So let us understand this diabetes first, and why this came to us, and why you are diagnosed with diabetes at the present moment. Okay, so first of all, we have all the causative factors which Ayurveda has mentioned. Okay, and that I already told you that how Ayurveda sees, the not having the physical workout or physical health or physical taking care of the physical body on the day-to-day basis, not stimulating the body. That is very common with the diabetes, because we have so much depletion in the energy in the body. So that means, imagine your diabetes is not only from last 3 years, it can be, okay. And that is when your wife said, okay, I think I need to do this for you, that indicates a lot. So it was with you even before the 3 years. Does that make a sense?
Yeah.
And that's the point where you started feeling, oh, this is no more good for me.
Yeah.
I need to take care of myself. I need to do this, like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I will do, it's not allowing me to record. Hold on. So let's try to understand the concept of diabetes in Ayurveda. Okay. So in Ayurveda, we have given this end result, which is a diabetes, which is the end result of metabolic disorder in the body. And you understand metabolic disorder. Yeah. This is a metabolic syndrome.
Yeah.
This is a metabolic disorder. This is kind of a lot of collection in the body. And as we went through your consultation, as we went through your figuring out the causative factors, as whatever you explain me, your food habits, your lifestyle habits, your activity habits, one of the major is contributing factor is stress. Mm-hmm. So this is all the causative reason. These are all the causative factors creating a diabetes in us. Okay. Mm-hmm. So in Ayurveda, we see this as a metabolic disorder because of the heavy food, because of the sweet food, because of the excessive intake of food, mm-hmm. as you mentioned. Yeah. Okay. And then sugary food. Mm-hmm. Your sugar, your sweet tooth is one of the drawback, right? So all this comes into the formation of this metabolic disorder, which is known as diabetes in Ayurveda. It's called it as a Prameh. Mm-hmm. Prameh disease. Yeah. Okay. So here what we see that, as you said, stress is the major contributing factor. Along with the stress, there is always anxiety. Mm-hmm. So anxiety, stress, you cannot breathe properly as you are not able to breathe nicely. you have that anxiety, you have that anger also. Okay, it's not easy that with the weight, where you have a 60 to 70 pounds of weight, excessive weight in the body, it's hard for the body to breathe at this moment. So with the breathing also, you started getting a lot of kind of restlessness, a lot of anxiety, a lot of anger, a lot of stress along with it, so that is like a kind of fighting for the breath. What I am observing in you is like we are fighting for the good flow of the breath, and you're unable to breathe nicely, right? And this comes very commonly with the diabetes. Okay, because diabetes and weight, it has a deeper relationship. Diabetes and digestive system, it has a super duper relationship. Diabetes and our psychological health also has a deeper connection. So think about it. And I see every of this in you. You know me from a long time.
Yeah, I do.
Why did you take this so much time then? You should. I didn't know you are going to diabetes. I just know about weight and here and there, but I didn't know the whole story. And now in the consultation, I know the whole story, and I'm feeling bad that it's hard for you to breathe at the present moment. I had seen another client which was like 350 to 400 pounds, Indian client. That time also I felt the same thing, because I did a 3 hours massage on him, only on his legs.
Oh, wow.
Because he cannot take the weight of the body. Now you're the one, another client who is fighting for the breath with the weight. So see, this is what we see, a lot of our disturbances in the sleep and habits is one of the contributing factor. This is what I see in you is a abdominal obesity.
Yes.
So what you have, not other obesity, but very prominently what I see is our abdomen. Okay. So this is abdominal obesity, very commonly seen in the diabetes. Okay. And then we see, how about your history of cholesterol and
it's fine.
Okay. And so our major thing, what I see, unhealthy diet and unhealthy lifestyle in your case. Unhealthy, that's the term. Unhealthy diet and lifestyle and stress. These are all the culprit in the formation of your diabetes. Okay. Age is 40. No, but when you started a diabetes, your age was 38, 39, I believe.
39.
39, right? Now you're 42. So 3 years you're suffering with. Were you used to take a lot of drinks before?
No.
In the college life? In the PhD time?
Well, so
how was
sugary drinks?
Sugary drinks.
Sugary drinks.
Just to
caffeine.
keep you. Caffeine and sugary. And,
so it's I didn't know at the time that it has lots of sugar. I thought it's just for caffeine because we didn't have coffee machine. So
oh gosh, God bless your heart.
Yeah,
so how many drinks you like a soft drinks, right?
Drinks,
sugary caffeinated soft drinks.
So
how many you used to take?
So two to three cans almost every day.
Every day?
Yeah, for maybe for 6 to 7 years.
7 years?
6 to 7, something like that. So 2006 to 2010. No, 4 years. Sorry, 4 years.
Yeah.
4 years. But
so this comes as one of the major reason for you. Okay.
Yeah.
And then it affects definitely some relationship with closed ones also with this kind of conditions. And it's commonly seen in diabetes because this is a disease which takes a toll on many different which takes the connection with so many different levels of tissue involvement in the body. Tissue, plasma tissue, blood tissue, the muscle tissue, fat tissue. So this is all the kind of involvement of many tissues disturbances in the body. Are you getting it?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Look at this chart. This is what I see here.
Yeah.
All of them. You waited so long so that, how about your pain level in the body? Did you accept the pain also?
I don't have any pain.
Okay. So that means we are we are gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels of the body.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
5 levels of the body. So let's talk about the current involvement. What we need to do for you is like following the good disciplined lifestyle. Okay. Good practices every day. Okay. And then we need the good, not only the physical behavior or mental behavior, but good also the social surroundings and social conduct. So all these things are going to come into the diabetes, because here we are talking about mind and body deep relationship. Mind takes over the physical body, and this is the example of that one. Okay. So mind body practices. Okay. Now you're doing the 30-40 minutes of walk running every day.
Well, so I do either elliptical or I do part elliptical, part strength. So variety of exercise. Sometimes I do cycling as well, but almost every day, at least 30 to 40 minutes, at least 30 minutes. But yeah, I got into habit so much so that if I don't do exercise, I don't feel good. I have to do exercise.
Yeah, so that's a good change.
Yeah.
But this is the change after the deformity in the body. This is not the change before the deformity in the body. There is a difference.
Yeah.
Okay. I changed because of my problem.
Yeah.
Because I welcome the problem in the body. That's kind of ways of thinking, So this is a very chronic disease for us, and this is a chronic disorder, metabolic disorder, and we need to understand that at the present moment, our body's ability of like body develop the insulin resistance, So we need to think about our the higher levels of sugars in the blood now.
Right.
In the blood. Okay. Because our body is unable to produce, so that conversion is not going to happen, and conversion is not going to happen because of the weak agni or the weak digestion in the body. So in Ayurveda, we have 20 types of diabetes: 10, Kaphaj, Pitta 6, and Vata 4. So we have 20 types of diabetes in Ayurveda. So out of this is a Kaphaj Prameh. Kaphaj. So we are dominated by the Kapha dosha diabetes.
Okay.
This is the example of that one. So we are not talking about lean person diabetes or medium body build diabetes. Here we are talking about Kaphaj Prameh. So you are the proper case of the Kaphaj diabetes. Out of the 3 doshas, do you have a little idea about the dosha concepts in the body?
I think it's Kapha.
Yes,
Vayu,
sir. Good. So exactly what happened in you, how the Ayurveda sees this as a disease. What is the pathology happened here is very interesting in Ayurveda. Whatever the consecutive reasons you gave, the unhealthy diet, unhealthy lifestyle, the major stress and drinking habits of soft drinks on the regular basis during your educational lifetime, what happened is there is so much imbalance in your kapha dosha in the body. So kapha started building more into your body, and our agni and our proper vata, which is located in that area, got disturbed. Did you get it? So Agni, Vayu, and Pitta. So they all got out of order or imbalanced, along with excessive kapha in the body. So kapha, which is one of the doshas out of the 3 doshas, it is produced too much in your body. This is a lot of accumulation of kapha energy in you at the present moment.
Okay.
Understood?
Yeah.
So kapha, pitta, vata, got it? And this is our Kaphaj diabetes. So we need to work a lot on this kapha concept. We need to work on the accumulations in the body, stagnation, blockages, and all of that. And I'm glad that she mentioned a panchakarma for you. You should have come the first one when you canceled, you know. Here, we are talking about a specific dosha, this specific kapha, which is called it as a kledak kapha in the body. Kledak kapha in the body. And this is that kledak kapha, which is a subtype of the kapha. This is that accumulation. Because of this excessive accumulation, the pitta and vata also got disturbed. And because of that, there is a dhatuvagni manda. Dhatu, that means these 7 tissues. These 7 tissues, digestive fire, that is the agni in them, that also got disturbed. So formation of the first tissue, second tissue, third tissue, fourth tissue, and the 5th tissue. That's where the fat tissue comes in. So the metabolism of these tissues in the body is not happening properly. Okay. And because of that, there is a collective accumulation of fatty tissue, which is you are seeing on your abdomen.
Yeah.
Okay. That is what the abdominal obesity is. Okay. So we are talking about Agni. We're talking about Dhatuvagni. This is the Dhatuvagni. 13 types of Agni. I was just telling you a few minutes back. Yeah. So unnecessarily, excessively, our body fluid starts accumulating from the main channels into the tissues in the body. And this is the accumulation what you have at the present moment. So excessive accumulation of bodily fluids into the tissues in the body. And unless and until we change this Dhatuvagni, we are unable to manage your Prameh, your diabetes. Okay.
Yep.
So Agni, Dhatu, and then accumulation. Okay. Understood the pathology?
Yeah.
And this is where we say the body tries to create in the form of the urine. So this excessive accumulation, which is going into the tissue, which is accumulating into the tissue, the body tries to bring it out through the urine.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So when we're talking about diabetes, how many things are involved here? We're talking about urine, we're talking about sugar, we're talking about tissues, we're talking about digestion, we're talking about digestive fire, we're talking about food habits, we're talking about management of our stress, we're talking about the major systems. Yeah. So here we are talking about two major systems, which is turning into the diabetes or diabetic formation.
Right.
First is Pranavaha Strotas and Annavaha Strotas. Pranavaha means respiratory system and Annavaha means food system, okay. Digestive system. Yeah. And they both have a deep connection. So even if diabetes is related with the digestive system as per the modern science, as per the disease formation, Ayurveda says there is a deep connection between the Annavaha diseases, which means the digestive tract diseases and the respiratory tract diseases. And this is exactly where I see you at the present moment. And you are suffering this not only with the 3 years, more than that.
Yeah,
believe
possibly. Yeah.
Believe me. Okay, 3 years before you started thinking of it. But to develop that level, it took many, many, many years, many days, many years to develop this condition. That is where you are unable to breathe now. So weight, breathing, accumulation, stress, we need to work on so many factors in our detox and cleansing and rejuvenation program.
Okay.
We will start with one small cleansing, which is we are looking forward for the 5-day, I believe. But I think like with this, we need to do a little deeper work for you, because our blood sugar, our pancreas, which is our organ, that's where the insulin production happens in the body, transformations in the body, then excessive urination from the body. So we need to think about many systems involvement. Circulatory system involvement, that's where the blood is coming in. Respiratory system involvement, that's where you are not able to breathe properly. Digestive system, that is the main culprit, right? Then urinary system, because your diabetes has to come out of, like, the body has to work out to remove the excessive toxin accumulations into your tissues, and that all comes under the 4 to 6 different system involvement in the body. So now imagine your disease. That's why they called it as this is a major disease in the body. Not to scare you, but to make you understand the logics and the depth and how much we need to change and how much we need to practice and how much we should change at this present moment, which is your age 41. Okay, we have a long way to go. And at the age of 38 or 39, you are feeling, I cannot walk up, I cannot go walk my stairs in the house, I cannot come down out of the stairs very easily. You are fighting for that steps, and that is not good at this age. I can understand that maybe around the age of 60, 70, 80, 90, but not at the age of 38, 39. Okay, so diabetes is a kind of a collection of many systems defect in the body, and that's where you feel lethargic, you feel tired, you feel fatigue, you feel no movements to do, you do not want it to do any physical activity, and then again a lot of, do you feel like a lot of thirst and a lot of dryness in your body? Dryness? Do you feel dryness? That's where you're seeing your skin color changes now.
Sometimes when the weather is like that, I think this is due to the allergy, but
no, forget about that allergy concept. Let's talk about the Ayurvedic concept. Okay, so this is one of the sign of vata in your body. So because of the excessive stress, the vata gets disturbed, and that reflects like this on the skin diseases. And that is there is a deep pathology, but just to make you understand, this is how Ayurveda says it, a lot deeper connection of vata and kapha. Okay. And then another thing which is happening, do you like to drink a lot of water with the diabetes? Do you see any change? How much water do you drink in a day?
I try to drink almost 3 liters.
3 liters?
Yeah, because I thought that's the recommended.
So recommended drinking water.
I try. I don't feel thirsty.
Okay.
But I try.
But you just drink because
I thought
that is recommended for the physical body. In Ayurveda, we do not see like this.
Okay.
Attembu pana is the main reason of having this in your body. Attembu pan. Okay. Attembu means ati. Ati means excessive.
Right.
Ambu means jala.
Okay.
Excessive jala, excessive water is one of the also reason of formation of this excessive kapha, stomach imbalance, stomach targeted area. That's where your water goes in and diminish your digestive fire.
Oh, okay.
And that creates the ama, which is the end result of all of this, what you are seeing.
All right.
It's a huge process. That's why I said this is not a 3 years. I will go for 6 to 8 years for this.
Okay.
To form this in your body. Okay. All right. So it's a slow process. It happened, but you got to know 3 years back when you felt like, oh, I cannot go up, I cannot go down because of the excessive weight. And specifically in this one, are you going to a lot of urination?
No.
Okay. Are you feeling like a lot of, I see skin. So skin is already disturbed. Mood swings, as you said, anger and a little bit of anxiety and little bit of stress. This is already there. Do you feel like cramps?
Cramps, no.
Okay.
No, and the anger, that is also, it's been
Increasing.
better.
It's better.
It's been better.
So,
Yeah, maybe 3-4 years ago, before I started exercising, before I started using this,
yeah.
I was angry a lot, but now I'm fine.
So when you're talking about you used to eat a lot from the
Yes.
long time here, so that is the first sign in Ayurveda that you eat a lot.
Yeah.
And that is not because of
Hunger.
Yeah, that is what your body's call is, and that is the nature. Your body is asking for more food, and that is one of the sign of Asya Sukham, Swapna Sukham, excessive eating. That's called it as a ati matre khane, or too much eating.
Too much eating.
That is what a primary one of the sign, one of the symptom in Ayurveda mentioned for the diabetes type 2. And this is exactly, I see each and every symptom in Ayurveda in your diabetes. And this is a type 2, which is you developed because of your unhealthy lifestyle, unhealthy way of living, and whatever the reasons you had when you were studying high studies and higher studies and stressful studies and stress. All of this is the reason of this. And I am very happy that you are here to understand these logics of Ayurveda to manage your diabetes. And we will help you to manage your diabetes. But there are so many things I would like to start with. Changing your lifestyle, changing your diet, changing your mental conduct, your social conduct, whatever you do socially, you used to drink 4 to 5 coffees and cookies and blah, blah, blah. We don't need that. Not at this level when you have so much sufferings with this at the age of 41. Okay, so we will be doing that. So are you understanding the Ayurvedic approach now?
Yes.
So this is not new. This is a very chronic disease. Beyond chronic, I don't know what is the term they use, but in Ayurvedic term, I can say yuk se bana hua hai.
Okay.
Yani ki body yuk, okay, not like a proper yuk.
No,
all of that. This is like an old disease for us, okay, not chronic, old, okay, ancient disease for this physical body. How about this? Okay. So any questions for me to understand this pathology? No. Did you understand the pathology and what is happening and what you should do and what are the things you should be practicing for your diabetes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what is your kind of BP?
Oh, that is also normal.
BP is normal. Yeah. So glad that our BP is normal, our cholesterol is normal. But very important, let's work on the habits and let's work on the weight and let's do the detoxification program. We'll start with the 5 days, but I will see that if we go for 7 or 10 days, that would be the best for you. I didn't know this all. You didn't told me anything because I thought like you were just doing as a prevention purpose detox.
No.
But this is a deep detox. This is a kind of a huge work for you. And I would really like to help as much as I can with my knowledge, with my experience, with my practice, through the Ayurveda, through the yoga, through the diet, through the lifestyle, that all will be taught to you during your cleansing program.
Okay.
At the present moment, okay, let's do some changes in the diet and let's do some changes of food habits. Okay. And that's why you are here for consultation today, because I know, and now you do not like me, okay? Because I will be a different person to guide you the diet concept in Ayurveda. Even if you don't like, it's okay. But the first thing, and I don't have to tell you, you know it already. And I think you stopped it already. Stop excessive eating of sweets. First. Second, introduce Karela, methi, which means bitter melon, fenugreek, Brussels sprouts, asparagus.
Okay.
Take the notes.
Yeah.
Where is your phone? Okay. Otherwise, she will ask me again, kya bataya?
That's what I was thinking.
Yes. So write down these vegetables. I would like to introduce these vegetables in your food, and you need to follow these food for your diabetes. Okay. So bitter melon.
Just a second.
And do it by heart, okay?
Yes.
When I will see you next time for your cleansing program in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I need a different person, okay?
Okay.
So drumstick. Only this sabji, nothing else is coming to you.
Okay.
Karela, bitter melon, fenugreek, drumstick, moringa, that's a drumstick, Brussels sprouts,
Moringa.
asparagus, and celery. 7 days I will give you 7 options, 7 days. That is the only food you will be eating.
You said moringa, then Brussels sprout,
asparagus,
okay,
celery,
okay,
and shepu. And that kurtle one, what do you call that one? You remember that your kurtle vegetable, the one with the thorn होते हैं ना छोटे छोटे उसके ऊपर तुम लोग
कंकोड़ा,
वो वाला क्या बोलते हैं उसको?
कंकोड़ा,
कंकोड़ा.
Yeah.
मुझे नाम नहीं पता है आयुर्वेद में उसको शायद हम okay, I'll check it out, but that vegetable, okay?
Sorry, Brussels sprouts, asparagus, then I lost.
Celery.
Celery. Okay.
And
you said something.
Yeah, shepu ko kya bolte hain?
Shepu.
The green vegetable which comes next to the fenugreek in the stores. You know, that looks like the dill leaves. Dill leaves. Okay. Dill. The leaves of the dill looks like that. Shepu. Let me see, what does it mean? Okay, so these are the vegetables I would like you to introduce in your diet, depending upon your body type, depending upon your current condition of the body, depending upon your current challenges in the body. These are the only things I would like you to stick with.
Okay.
And bunch of coriander.
Coriander. Okay.
Bunch of coriander, fennel seeds, and coriander seeds powder. So cumin, coriander, fennel, and turmeric, and ajwain, and hing. A lot of application of this into your tadka. Okay, and in the grains, I would like to suggest you the grains specifically, which will help us to reduce the weight, but at the same time, we are thinking of your current breathing challenges. Okay, so for that, I would like to stick with barley. Stick with no quinoa. I don't want quinoa. Amaranth and grits.
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 Okay, grits.
Okay, grits, amaranth. अभी हमें ना थोड़ा भिखारी बन के रहना है.
हाँ, that's fine.
इसलिए grits को वैसे जानते हैं लोग.
grits rice का है?
नहीं, अलग सा grain आता है. दिखता है वैसे crack जैसा, लेकिन it's a kind of a bitter kind of grain. Okay, so amaranth, rye, barley, grits, and a little bit of gehu. So gehu is the culprit here. Okay.
Yeah.
And rice is not a culprit. Rice can be a culprit, but you need that red rice if you can find the red rice. And another process, rice is not at all culprit. The process of making rice is culprit. That's what I was recording, methods of cooking for my Ayurvedic nutrition program. That's exactly I was talking. The ways of preparing the food is the most important for today's health challenges, because there is a electric cooking, there is a air fryer cooking, there is this cooking, that cooking. There are so many variations of the cooking. Now the challenges are increased, and they will keep increasing. So no cheese, no pizza, no cold drinks. And I will suggest you to make a decoction. बोलते हैं पानी उबाल के बहुत सारा ये डाल के पीना है, चाय बनाते हैं ना, चाय बनाने हैं उसके. So make a decoction of cumin, coriander, 4:2.
What was that?
4 is coriander.
Okay.
2 is cumin.
Okay.
And 1/4 is black pepper. Okay. So make this water to drink often.
Okay.
And this is your coffee. So replace your 4 to 5 cups of coffee with this.
Oh, I don't drink it every day.
No. Listen.
Yeah.
Whatever water you are drinking, this is the only water it has to go into your body. Okay. There is no excuse for this.
Okay.
Only this water. And how you are going to make this, I will show you in my, I boil the water. So one big pot of our last pot of our cuisine art or I don't know the ozone how much it is, but I fill it up until just 1 inch from the top. The whole pot is with the water, and I boil it at least an hour.
Okay.
Until it reduces 30 to 40% minimum. In your case, with your problems and with your imbalances in your body, 60% boil karo.
Okay.
पक्का. इसको छोड़ना मत.
Okay.
ये आपको सेव करेगा बहुत अच्छी तरह से, चेंज करेगा ये.
Cumin, coriander, and black pepper, right?
Yeah, but the water, the drinking water, which is boiled for 60%, I would like to introduce that as a habit, and that is the only water you're drinking. So your self-discipline and your self-virtue practices.
Right.
खुद के भगवान बनाओ अभी.
Yes.
That's what you need.
Okay.
समझ में आया? सो हमारी किडनी के ऊपर का प्रेशर कम हो जाएगा, किडनी का काम थोड़ा इम्प्रूव हो जाएगा, हमारा डाइजेशन इम्प्रूव हो जाएगा, एंड हमारा बहुत सारी चीजें इससे बदल जाएगी. समझ में आ रहा है? जो पैथोलॉजी सिखाया उसके ऊपर रामबाई उपन बता रही हूँ. जो आयुर्वेद देखता है. So whatever the ways of forming the pathology in the body, these are the things what I can see for your body, for your current status, which is the imbalance in you, which is called it as a vikruti in the body. Ayurveda suggests these changes for you.
Okay.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Lentils stick with only moong and masoor, and never ever say again that there is no protein in the vegetarian cooking. Never ever.
Moong and masoor. No, I wasn't saying that.
No, always remember, you are from just imagine Jain people. Do you have any Jain friend?
Yes.
Okay, they just stick to that concept. So never ever use these words, because these are the myths in the market at the present moment, that there is no protein in the vegetarian diet. There is no protein is only available in the meat products. Let it keep aside. Okay. This too much information kills a lot of things. It creates the havoc, and that's what I also see in my practice. That I had one gentleman from Durham that he took his own enema and he came with the side effects. He said, I saw a YouTube channel. I did this enema on self enema, and then he got so many complications, and then he came up with the arthritis to see me. Arthritis. 30-year-old, single, from Raleigh, Durham. Okay, so too much information we don't need. Just stick to the basics of life, wheels of life, basics of life. Ayurvedic way of living, yogic way of living is going to help us here.
So no protein, outside protein, right?
Because unless and until, see the logic. Your logic is you have to have a good digestion.
Right.
Otherwise, things will go and things will come out.
Okay.
How about this?
Right.
You need some transformation.
Right.
Do you need some process to happen on that stuff? Food will go, food will come out.
Right.
No, okay. Why we are getting fatigue? Why we are getting no energy? Why we are feeling tired? You are not having energy to go up in the house, come down in the house. Fatigue, tiredness, malnutrition. Not this nutrition. This is not a nutrition. This is a undernutrition or malnutrition of the body. In Ayurveda, we see this as a defect in the plasma tissue, blood tissue, muscle tissue, and fat tissue. And then it will come to the bone. That's where you are unable to go up the 5 tissue involvement. The 5 levels of our dhatus are affected, along with the digestion, along with the circulatory system involvement, along with the urinary system involvement, along with the digestive system involvement, and along with the respiratory system involvement.
Okay.
That's where you're fighting for your breath. That's not a really good thing to have. And I will do my best to make sure that you understand all these logics together, and slowly, with the turtle steps, we can start your healing.
Okay.
So from today, all these changes, which is called it as a diet change and lifestyle change. Okay.
Yep.
So diet change, lifestyle change. Okay. And remember, eat only when you're hungry.
No. Okay.
Drink only when you are thirsty.
Okay.
Remember this. Otherwise, I will not be able to help you.
Okay.
So you eat when there is a sensation, there is a feeling, there is a hunger feeling in you. Drink when you really feel thirsty and your body needs the water.
Okay.
Okay. Water is a healer. Water can drown you. This is a drowning.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah.
Not small 1 drop of poison and 100 drops of poison. Doesn't make a difference. Poison is poison. Qualities are same. So when there is a fire, when the house is burning, what is the first reaction?
Water.
Right? Water therapy. So when your digestive fire is good, what do? You put 3 liters of water.
Okay.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Understand the analogy and logics, principles in Ayurveda, and then take care of yourself.
Okay.
For your condition, for your disease, for your challenges, and you're fighting for life. That's what I'm seeing.
Right.
Because breath, you're fighting for your breath, and that all will come down if I can manage your kapha building formation, and if I can manage your digestion in the body. And that is the first step, this one.
Okay.
What we discussed. Okay. Any more questions?
No.
I will see you. Make sure you have a good time, not only 5 days. Give yourself some nice time.
So,
but we will. Why are you waiting for 1 month? But anyways, I don't have time in between. I have 3 to 4 clients booked for Panchakarma.
Okay.
And then that's why I was making sure with her that these are the dates only I have available. Okay. And you have a specific lot.
Yeah, that's another thing. That if we want to go for 10 days, I have to come 15 days after our week. Because that's when Urvi will be off.
We'll talk about it later.
Because
so let's do these small changes. They look small changes, but the very important thing, the vegetables which I told you, do not forget them.
No.
They're very important for you to do, and this is your first management for your diabetes, which is called it as a diet change. And which is called it as a ahara diet change, vihara lifestyle change, and we are managing on these 2. And I will give you some Ayurvedic herbal preparations and combinations and herbs which will help you to reach to these different levels of the tissue involvements in the body. Okay. Any other questions for me? No. You understood? Satisfied with your knowledge?
It's I'll still take some time to understand.
I'm still learning this disease. Imagine Ayurveda has decided 20 diabetic types.
Yeah.
You are that out of that 20 diabetics, you are under the umbrella of Kaphaj diabetes.
Right.
Now, out of the Kaphaj diabetes, we have 10 types. We'll talk about these 10 types of Kaphaj diabetes in our cleansing program in details. But this is good start. And I'm glad you made some time to come.
Yes.
Because in COVID, we are doing online and everything is happening till we are doing all the healing and online consultations and online teachings and online training. But the way I see here is way different than what we see online.
Yeah.
That is where Ayurveda comes. Darshana, Sparshana, Prashnehi. Darshana, Sparshana, प्रश्न ही.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Any other questions?
No. So for the.
So let me finish this. So I hope you all understood the importance of Ayurveda and the concept of diet and lifestyle and how it can turn into the metabolic disorders and so many involvements of so many systems in the body. So this is a kind of a huge or havoc in the body health, you know. So I hope you understand that. Take care of yourself. Thank you. So this is very important. I'm glad you are here. And you should have come that whenever the first time is cancelled, because I didn't know this thing. I was thinking you're coming for, you know, Urvi comes for preventative approach, you know, she comes for that. So I always thought like, you know.
Yeah, I think last year we wanted to come, then this COVID happened. So that's why we postponed. And then, yeah, it's all because of her. I know. Forget. And she's like,
I know,
okay,
she
now
called
you
me
need
many
to
times. That's why I told her this time I will make sure that if you're blocking, you are coming for your lot, you know, because then it's hard for me to manage other appointments. So that's the only reason. And with the COVID, we have so many precautions and all of that. So we need to follow all of that, right?
Yeah.
For everybody's health and wellness.
Yeah.
So पराग समझ में आया?
हाँ जी.
बहुत पकाया आपको. इतना जरूरी था ना ये आपको बताना. और आपको सीवियरिटी क्यों बताया? क्योंकि आप क्लोज फ्रेंड हो. नए होते तो मैं इतना बताती भी नहीं. आप आए हो
जरूरी है.
नहीं, जरूरी से भी अच्छा आपकी बीवी बहुत पड़ी हुई है इसमें. She is a pharmacist, right? So she has a lot of knowledge, and that we can use it for your health and wellness. So that's the reason.
मैं आपसे वो बुकिंग के लिए और कंसल्टेशन के लिए आप ज़ेले से लेते हो या ले सकते हो?
चेक दिया तो परफेक्ट.
चेक दे.
चेक इज परफेक्ट. सो आप कल आएंगे आप हर्ब लेने के लिए?
हाँ, कल आ सकता हूँ. कल नहीं आ सकता. परसों आ सकता हूँ.
ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम. मैं आज कल क्या है?
Thursday.
Yeah, that will be perfect. Anyways, tomorrow I am busy in the evening. So Thursday evening आएंगे.
नहीं, Friday आ सकता हूँ मैं.
Okay. कल
Thursday, right? I can't come.
Friday. I will. Thursday. Okay. कल Friday में आओगे तो afternoon में आना पड़ेगा. पिकअप और अर्ली मॉर्निंग में आना.
अर्ली मॉर्निंग आ जाऊंगा.
8:39 आके पिक करना. क्योंकि मेरा क्लाइंट चालू हो जाएंगे फिर.
हाँ, that's fine. Yeah. 8:30.
हाँ. ठीक है.
आपका नाम ही लिखो.
नहीं आयुर्वेदा ही नहीं स्पा. मेरा भी लिख सकते हो, मेरे अकाउंट में जमा कर देना. नहीं, वो तो बिजनेस का है ना, इसलिए आयुर्वेदा हीलिंग स्पा. और आप कंसल्टेशन का और आपका इसका 5 दिन के पंचकर्म का धर के चले अभी. ओके, तो उसका सब पे करना चाहते हैं या थोड़ा पे करना चाहते हैं?
I already wrote 7.
Okay, that's fine.
Sorry.
There's no problem. Okay, no problem. It's okay. We can pay later. It's perfectly fine. But tomorrow, when you will come, I will prepare the herbs and oils and things for you. So you need to start taking them. Okay. So I know you are doing Karela and Neem. That's a totally different thing. But that was just. I understand that. Yeah. That's an anti-diabetic. Everybody will take. Yeah. Okay. बट खाना अगर बदल नहीं करोगे और इतना ही खाना है आपको, इसी में से खाना है. इसका दाल बनाओ, चटनी बनाओ, सब्जी बनाओ, डोसा बनाओ, जो भी बनाना है वो बना के खाना इसमें से. ठीक है? हाँ जी. चले, समझ में आया? हाँ. बुरा मत मानना, आपको जो बहुत जरूरत है थोड़ा चेंज होने की.
नहीं बुरा जरा भी नहीं लगेगा मुझे. डिफिकल्ट लगेगा
बुरा नहीं लगेगा क्योंकि आपका डिसीज ही इतना डिफिकल्ट है ना. मैं बताऊं आपको एज ए डॉक्टर, ऐसे भी बताऊंगी मैं आपको. कि आपका डिसीज ही वैसा है।
हाँ।
वो ऐसा नहीं है आप एसिडिटी लेके आ रहे हो या पेन लेके आ रहे हो या और ना मेरा बैक पेन हो रहा है, ऐसा नहीं है। आप ऐसा लेके आ रहे हो जिसमें सबको इन्वॉल्वमेंट है।
हाँ।
सब आ रहे जैसे ना बुलाए नहीं तो भी आते हैं, ऐसे जो लोग होते हैं ना, वैसा ये डिसीज है, सबका इन्वॉल्वमेंट होता है इसमें।
हाँ।
समझ में आ रहे हैं?
हाँ।
कितनी सारी सिस्टम्स मैंने आपको पढ़ाया,
हाँ।
देखो। तो ये हम जब पंचकर्म करेंगे ना, काम करते समय ये सब ध्यान रखना पड़ता है।
हाँ।
तो जो इसलिए मैंने बोला ना, थोड़ा डीप उर्वी को बोलना,
हाँ,
उसको समझा देना।
उसको पता है,
उसको पता है। मुझे ये नहीं पता था बोलना उर्वी को, उसको डांटना मेरी तरफ से थोड़ा।
मुझे उसने बोला मेरे को।
हाँ,
कि
उसमें कुछ लिखा है, नहीं लिखा हुआ तो
नहीं लिखा है।
हाँ, तो दे दो फिर, या फिर पेपर को लगेगा, क्योंकि उसमें मैं जब आप लिखोगे ना, बाद नेक्स्ट में आओगे तभी आपको इसमें सिखाना पड़ेगा आपको, तब आप लेके जाना फिर, क्योंकि वो पंचकर्म में डिटेल में सीखेंगे आप सब चीजें डिटेल में सीखेंगे, है ना? ठीक है। तो फ्राइडे मॉर्निंग
8:30
या अराउंड
8:30 एनी टाइम इज
अराउंड। मैं आपको टेक्स्ट करती हूँ।
हाँ,
आप मुझे टेक्स्ट में हाई लिख देना, हाई प्रयाग लिख देना, तो मेरे पास आपका नंबर आ जाएगा।
ओके, मेरे पास आपका नंबर नहीं है, लेकिन मैं
हाँ,
से ले
हाँ, चलेगा प्रयाग। ठीक है, चलिए फिर, टेक केयर। ओके, एंड गुड टू सी यू डियर। अब आपकी बेटी को देखना है, जब मिलेंगे तब देखेंगे। ओके, क्या नाम? धानी है ना उसका नाम? धानी। या बहुत बार सुना है पूरी से, धानी ये करती है, धानी वो करते हैं।
बड़े हो गए बच्चे।
अरे 10 साल में मैं तो यकीन भी नहीं कर पा रही हूँ। चलिए,
हाँ जी,
ओके जी, बाय।
क्लोज कर दी।
हाँ जी, लिस्ट लिया है, उसके ऊपर जो पानी बताया है, जो डिकॉक्शन बताया है, उसके साथ है।
वो तो मैं पानी
अभी से और आप ऊपर आएंगे तो मैं आपको दिखाऊंगी मैंने कितना किया है। ठीक है, तो यानी कि मुझे ये बोलना है कि करो, क्योंकि आयुर्वेद सिखाना बहुत इजी है, प्रैक्टिस करना इज वेरी इजी, जो मुझे भी नहीं होता वो मैं बताऊंगा। ठीक है, ओके, चलिए, थैंक यू। तू घरी आहे? तेव्हा मला वाटलं तू गेलाय बाबा सोबत. चल वॉकला चल माझ्यासोबत लवकर. हा, लवकर. स्वयंपाक काय भात लावून देते. साधा भात आणि भाजी.
I eat A or B. A or B. A or B. I don't know. Say it. B. I give me some shows. I need some shows. Shows? Friends, Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry. Friends. I need to find how much time out of it, how much percent is commercial. Like, say there's 100 minutes and 10 minutes for so 10% would be commercial. So like I have to find like that. Okay, I'm going to. You find it, okay? Alright. It might be a little hard. Do you watch cable? Are you filming or not? So can I go? Yeah, you can go. Do you watch cable TV? Yeah. Huh? Cable. Yeah, do you? That's what we watch. And you guys ate the oatmeal, right? Hmm? You all ate Baba also? Yeah. I'm the only one in this house which doesn't eat good food. And why did you guys eat? Because we didn't eat milk and Baba was getting mad and we didn't want to eat milk, so we just let's be honest. Milk is 1,000 million times worse than oatmeal. And oatmeal is healthy.
close the door. आणि हो अभ्यास कर, चीट नको करूस. होमवर्क झालं पाहिजे होतं तुझं इतक्या वेळात. बंद कर दार. येणार का तू?